Coming up on today's news episode, Bulldozer coming back to Monster Jam, Paul Schaeffer drives Goldberg, and Craig Champion wins the World Finals. All of this is coming up, but first it's time for the good and the not so good from last weekend's action. The good, Schaeffer turning gold. It was a pleasant surprise to see Paul Schaeffer return to Goldberg last weekend in Las Vegas. Goldberg, of course, ran back in the 1960s under Timothy Mentz, and now the truck runs a PEI chassis. His next appearance will be in Frankfurt, Germany, May 21st, along with 31 other trucks and drivers. The return of Mark Souza. Another great surprise came in the parking lot jam event last weekend in Landover, Maryland, where we saw Mark Souza return to drive the Napa Auto Parts Grinder. Yes, the truck that once used to sponsor the whole sport returned for one final run. 24 fans in attendance really got a great show. Craig Champion wins the World Finals. Yes, you heard that correct. The champion, known as Craig Champion, will go on to win every competition at the Monster Jam World Finals. Twice! In 2 nights, Craig Champion is an 8-time World Finals champion. He would completely dominate every competition, defeating Dennis Anderson and Gravedigger 7 to win racing, would pull off a double front flip in freestyle to win with the score of a perfect 10. A truly incredible moment that fans will never ever forget. The not so good, the worst show ever. Despite everything that happened over the weekend, the show in Worcester was definitely the worst show of all time. A cool track couldn't even save the show, as the lineup was filled with gravediggers and one piezo truck being Prowler. The whole show was about 10 minutes long, as they only did freestyle. Not only that, the You're Invited machine, known as Prowler, was fined $1 million for ramming straight into the wall. So without a shadow of a doubt, an absolute dumpster fire of the show in Worcester. That's it with the good and the not so good. On with the news, our first story. Up first, go on board with Tommen. We at MonsterTalk are super excited to show you this exclusive piece of footage, as now you will go on board with Tommen's winning freestyle run at World Finals 5. Be warned, the audio is pretty loud, so you might want to turn it down. Bulldozer coming back to Monster Jam. Yes, you heard that right. Bulldozer is returning to Monster Jam. According to my totally legit source that I didn't just find off of Discord, he said this: Bulldozer is coming back. I know it's hard to believe, but I've asked around and the current agreement is yes, it's coming back. He would also go on to say this as well: there are more trucks that are returning as well. Blacksmith, Captain's Curse, Power Forward, Bigfoot, Barefoot, Monster Energy, Chevy Wolverine, Iron Man, the whole lot are coming back. It's great to see all of these familiar faces returning to the sport, and I'm interested to see all of these trucks return to the circuit. Speed TV is back. That's right, Speed TV returned, and it's exclusively airing Monster Jam footage, more specifically 2003 footage. Now, we can't show you any of it, but if you click on the link in the description, you can watch one of the episodes. But not only that, former Napa Auto Parts Grinder driver Frank Krimmel will be commentating all episodes solo. No Scott Douglas, no Ken Stout, just himself. He's also obligated by law to legally mention BKT anytime a truck lands on all 4 BKT tires. 3D bodies banned from Monster Jam. 3D bodies have become a staple of Monster Jam in recent years. Some of the greatest trucks have been 3D bodies. Megalodon, Monster Mutt, El Toro Loco, and among others have been super popular. Well, recently, Monster Jam would announce the following on their social media. Due to negative feedback from families attending our shows, 3D bodies have been outlawed from competition. All trucks will run stock 2D bodies. Personally, I think this is a huge overreaction. I mean, 3D bodies have become a staple in Monster Jam. Removing them would be like removing Crush... Oh, wait, that's right. Okay, scratch that. Definitely remove 3D body. Most of them were ugly anyway. Plus, come on, we don't want to scare the children at Monster Jam, do we? World Finals gets delayed. Monster Jam World Finals 21 is coming up 21st and 22nd of May, and we could not be more excited. Unfortunately, however, it has been delayed to the 28th and 29th of May. That also means that the event will not feature dirt, and purely crush cars. That's right, the entire stadium will be filled with crush cars. According to my source, he told me this. So due to Kanye West's concert that's supposed to be held at Camping World Stadium that same weekend, the dirt will not be present, and instead the stadium will be filled with Ford Crown Victorias and Holden Commodores. And finally, MrBeast's Last to Take Handoff Monster Truck Challenge video goes viral. MrBeast is a famous YouTuber who has recently become famous for his Last to Take Handoff wins videos, and even his other videos like his Squid Game in real life. Well, his newest video, Last to Take Off Monster Truck Keeps It video, has gone viral, with it having 69 million views on his channel in under 24 hours, which is just an astonishing number. The video featured Chandler, Chris, Carl, and Nolan all trying to win Bigfoot 9. Yes, Jimmy, MrBeast, actually bought and returned Bigfoot 9 from Brazil to the USA. For those who don't know, Bigfoot 9 was actually seized by Brazil and taken away from the Bigfoot team. In 2020, it was sold to an unknown buyer, but MrBeast apparently contacted this new buyer and purchased it off them just for this one video. Anyway, the video would see everyone sleeping and trying to rest on the truck for 12 hours. As it was so awkward, most of them ended up giving up on the challenge early. It would be Chris who would come out on top and win the challenge. This is an amazing video, but what did you think of it? What's your favorite moment from the video? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. And in case you couldn't figure it out by now, this was all a massive joke. Happy April Fools, everyone. I'll be back with regular videos next week.